Oh, we're going.
What's up? I'm EricTheReDD.
I'm RickshawTom.
And this
is news
for the caffeinated. So we are on a very special mission from God today. And by God, I mean goddess. And by goddess, I mean our musical overlord, Poppy.
Praise be.
And all that she stands for. So we are on our way from Vermont to Boston right now. But I think we're going to need a little bit of pick-me-up in order to make the long, arduous journey there in one piece.
What are you talking about? I'm going to take a nap.
So it looks like, after long last, Rockstar has jumped into the super performance workout energy drink market alongside Bang and Rain / Monster, which is, it still seems weird to me that Monster entered the market and didn't put the name Monster on it, but whatever.
Maybe they just didn't want to seem like they were just going for the next big gimmicky thing.
But regardless, they jumped into the fray with their own line of drinks called Thermo.
Now, what is the difference between Rockstar Thermo and Excursion?
Well, this specifically has those CoQ10 and other things in them that are seemingly unique to those recovery sort of drinks.
Branched chain amino acids. That's also present in Rockstar Excursion.
So maybe it's not as big a bridge as we might think for them to go from a Rockstar drink to a Rockstar Thermo drink. But unlike Bang and Rain and those other drinks, this really doesn't tell us anything on the can, other than the fact that it has 300 milligrams of caffeine in it, and that there's a little warning on it that just tells you not to exceed 400 milligrams in a day.
But these ones are also like straight up 0 carb, not 1, not less than 1, carbohydrate 0. I got all excited when I saw this can and saw the big 1,000 number because I thought that was in reference to the caffeine content.
Oh, this isn't that South African coffee.
This is also made with like green tea extract. So maybe they're also trying to nudge it towards a more natural, organic-y market.
Well, that could also mean that they just sourced their caffeine from green tea.
It's the 4th ingredient.
All right.
Carbonated water, citric acid, L-leucine, caffeine. Start with your pink.
I'm going for this first because it's thermogenic tropical fire, and I am always a fan of tropical beverages, and I think that in terms of the tropical fruit taste, Rockstar really has the best product on the market right now, which is the Rockstar Zero in the color, the can that goes from like red to yellow. The one that I can only find at Target in that one gas station.
Orange, mango, guava, passion fruit, strawberry, orange, mango, passion.
Something like that.
That one sounds right.
But I'm hoping this one is right along those lines, so I'd like to dive into this one first. So, both hands off the wheel, driving with my knee, just like planes, trains, and automobiles. This is how we do it. Stay caffeinated.
Stay happy.
Oh, God, that smells good. Smell that.
Oh, I can already smell it.
It smells just like the other drink.
Oh, my fancy lord.
And unlike that other drink, this one I found at pretty much every gas station. It's showing up everywhere right now. Actually, this one looks like it has a yellow hue to it, so it's not perfectly clear like those other drinks. I like a little color in my drink.
I want it to be pink. I like it when they match the cans.
Not quite the taste I expected.
It's strawberry with more seed. Why is it strawberry with more seed?
I get more of the mango, but just in whole, it's a less strong flavor than the other one.
Tip of the tongue, though, that is strawberries.
It's not a slobber knocker like I expect from Rockstar, but I don't think it needs to be.
No, it's well blended fruit juices.
It's like if binging with Babish was doing Hawaiian Punch and it's like, okay, now I'm going to show you how to make your own Hawaiian Punch at home.
And make it better.
That's what this is. So Rockstar made their own Hawaiian Punch.
Not to mention, It is really easy to forget that this is a zero-carb beverage.
Yep.
They nailed the artificial sweetener blend on this thing. Yup, without any sort of that aftertaste nastiness that generally I can do without, but I've grown tolerant of over the years.
Yeah, there's none of that bitter medicinal quality, and you don't get any bitterness from the caffeine as well. It's 300 milligrams. That's going to make a bitter drink.
It's just hidden in there. I would like to.
Smells so good.
I got a proposition for you. I propose that we don't finish this can in case the next one's a letdown.
Well, we've got about a quarter of it left, so that's telling right there.
Do we score that one now?
Yes.
10. Loved it.
I can't put my thumb on it as to why, but it doesn't quite tick all of the boxes that other drink does. That other drink is just bar none perfection in my mind, and this is just a step below that, so I'm going to go with a 9.5. We should do a side-by-side. They're similar enough that they should be compared, but they're different enough that they are separate creatures.
So I don't know what I'm going to expect out of drink number 2, Thermogenic Neon Blast. Is this going to be the Baja Blast that I expect it to be?
My guess is that's either going to be cotton candy or it's going to be that blue raspberry flavor from the corrugated steel.
Razzle dazzle!
Yeah, the original Rockstar Zero Sugar in the blue can. I think it's either that or it's going to be cotton candy or something weird like that.
Stay caffeinated.
Stay happy. Ooh, that splashed everywhere. That got really happy. Oh, so you drank it without letting me smell it? Okay, I see how it is.
Deal with it. I barely smelled it anyway. I just kind of dove in.
Ugh.
Might be. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know.
Ugh.
I think you were right.
It smells like the basement in a house where someone has cats. I'm not even joking.
Ear popped from something.
I haven't even tasted it yet. That smells like a basement of a house where someone has cats. Not like the cats piss and shit everywhere, but that, the litter box is down there and it gets cleaned regularly, but you can still smell it.
That's my hand. Sinuses are a bit too clogged for me to give any smelly reviews.
But you can smell the other drink.
Well, yeah. Weird, ain't it?
Well, I can already tell this is going to be a polarizing video. I can't get past that smell. It's so sour and musty. Oh, okay, I got to do it.
It's weird. The other drink was just so sweet that it was permeating a little bit more. Right?
The fuck is this?
Corrugated blue steel Rockstar. It's like I'm trying to imagine a new color. They imagined a new flavor.
That flavor is brown.
Really?
Like piss yellow and brown. Oh, God, that is awful. Jesus. The fuck are you thinking, Rockstar? That's not a flavor. Oh, that's so bad.
I'm not having as adverse a reaction.
Oh, you ever had a cat mark its territory on something you own? That's what that tastes like.
No?
Oscar marked one of my guitar bags and I had to throw it away. That's how bad this is. Like, I Febrezed it, I washed it, I did everything. You cannot get that smell out. Oh my God.
I'm not getting any of that.
And it's like every basement I've gone into for work in Burlington, out in the New North End, where the house was built in the 60s, the people that live there are in their 80s, and everything's still fake wood and old appliances, and it's just an old rumpus room, and they have cats. They clean up after them, but they have cats, and then just that funk is just that and musty, stale basement odors, and I'm sorry. I could wax on for hours about everything that this drink reminds me of, and it's not good. This is not good. I'm going back to this one.
I think I'm gonna score this a 6. Because it just ain't that bad to me. It's
I can't even take another
all right.
sip.
Describe like the flavor quality: sour, sweet. Where does it fall for you?
Bitter, acrid, stale, musty.
Do you like cilantro?
Mothballs? No, I don't.
Maybe it's one of those deals, because I like cilantro, and I like...
I wish I liked cilantro, but I can't get past the soap.
I don't get no soap.
Like, I walk into a room where someone has cut cilantro, and it's like someone is cutting onions. It just attacks my system, and it's so bad.
Huh.
My opinion, this is the worst drink that Rockstar has ever released, and probably, hopefully, the only time I'm ever going to give something a flat 0 from Rockstar. I cannot get past the smell. I cannot get past the taste. God, just thinking about it is making my stomach go.
Yo,
Either that or it's all the
out the
caffeine.
window.
I'm glad we saved some of this. So.
I have good ideas sometimes. But
Going back to this, I kind of taste some banana now.
cat piss! Oh shit! Oh horse crap! Bananas!
Rat piss, cat piss, dirty old twat.
69 assholes tied in a knot. Lizard shit!
Hooray!
Fuck!
Oh.
Wait a minute. It tastes like the Fun Dip sticks.
I'm just getting a laundry room, like the old smell of fabric softener and detergent, baking soda,
Baking soda.
dryer sheets, all these things that aren't food and aren't drink.
Dude, you ate too many Tide Pods.
I was gonna say this. Maybe it's Tide Pod,
They're trying to appeal to the millennial market.
OxyClean. It's making me see through space.
Not even getting bad burps out of this thing, by which I mean bad tasting burps. I always got the burps.
Ignoring it's the smell that I hate. If I don't exhale through my nose with that in my mouth, then I'm able to get some bland, one-dimensional flavor dip stick sweetness out of it. But the smell is just horrible. But just judging it on that abject sweetness, I'd probably just give it a 3.
So we're averaging a 4.5.
So 4.5. And that's completely taking this aroma out of it, and that aroma's killing me.
That is the lowest score we've ever given a Rockstar flavor.
Unfortunately,
I
yeah.
don't know if I've ever given a Rockstar less than a 6.
I don't think so. And they're the little guy. They're number 3 in the game. And they always have
In terms of
been.
overall sales and popularity.
They had to rely on Coke for a long time for distribution, and then I think Monster came in, and now they took the Coke distribution.
They had to rely on Coke for the addictive properties, have people coming back for more.
And that's what killed Rockstar Cola way back in the day. Because Rockstar had its own cola, but because they got distributed by Coke, at least up here in the Northeast, we were not allowed to have Rockstar Cola.
It was still an energy drink.
Yeah, it was.
Just with the cola flavor.
But it was like straight up cola, and it had their full Rockstar blend in it.
You know, I miss when energy drinks were trying to do that. Have various soda flavors. Coca-Cola Energy.
Mountain Dew Zero Sugar, which is different from Diet Dew, but it has more caffeine.
But can you imagine having like energy drink root beer?
Remember Jolt Cola? It was a whole series of high caffeine sodas.
It's more like soda that just happened to have caffeine, not energy
Oh, you mean like
drinks
the full, like...
trying to be the same flavor as an already existing soda.
I think Rockstar Cola was the proto one. And I think Red Bull had a cola for a while.
Red Bull Cola.
Or something along those lines. Maybe it was something that they didn't have in America, but I kind of remember that.
I feel like I watched the Twilight Zone about it.
Or maybe this is some Mandela effect, and we're like, this existed, but it actually didn't. But it actually did.
Like the Berenstein Bears or Berenstain Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, we dove down a pretty deep rabbit hole with this drink. Now that we're sitting here, I'm getting some of that children's Tylenol medicinal aftertaste. But in terms of covering that up for when you're sitting and drinking it, they did a great job. But I guess there's some elements of that artificial sweetener nature that you can't totally get rid of because it's going to hang out in your mouth.
Now that I've described it as fun dipsticks, then the more I sip it, the more it's like, yup, fun dip.
Rockstar Thermo Neon Blast was a 4.5, and Rockstar Thermo Tropical Fire 9 3/4. Practically perfect. A bit divisive. I think they might have one additional flavor to this series, but I'm not sure. If they do, we'll come back with it for another review.
I'll throw this out there, though. They've got 100% of several B vitamins and a tiny bit of magnesium.
That's good.
Yeah, so plenty of healthy recovery stuff. If it doesn't taste like cat piss to ya.
So if you're into those recovery drinks like a la Bang, Rain, C4, then definitely try this out. Support Rockstar. Support the little guy.
It doesn't have the same aftertaste that Rain or Bang do.
All right, back to driving defensively, and we'll put this in the can, and we'll do a side-by-side with the Tropical Fire and the can of fruit salad that's the other drink that I wish had a catchy name but doesn't.
Oh, yeah. Go. Are we not going to mix these together for science?
We'll see what happens.
It mixes in the mouth. Don't explode.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna.
It just ruins the tropical and makes it. But I get banana in the finish, so.
Not bad.
Go banana!
It's winning. I don't think it's bad.
Alright.
We're outlanding.
Very divisive news of the caffeinated.
The mixed together, I'd give a 7.5 on its own.
Alright.
I take it, I'll finish this one.
Yep, you can go ahead. Till next time, I'm Eric the Red.
I'm RickshawTom.
Onward to Poppy!